Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast show, Expresso, here on SABC 3. 2020 was a difficult year for many, but for our next guest, it was about channeling his inner stardom. He's no stranger to your screens, as the nation fell in love with him on a popular singing competition. Although he did not bag the win, he continues to grow and create beautiful music, and he's here to tell us all about it, all the way from the Freely city of Port Elizabeth. Please give a warm Expresso welcome to Jooma! Woo-hoo!
Thank you, thank you.
Jooma, firstly, I am so excited that you came all the way from PE to kind of let us into your life and your journey this far. Let's take it back. Did you always know, Bana, this is the path that you want to pursue?
I mean, thank you so much for that intro. Like, power. Back when I was growing up, music was my sanctuary, secret place, if you may. You know, I mean, until signs just started happening that, like, you should kind of just steer this way. Come on, come this way.
Yeah.
When I got to grade 5, I used to make fun of these little boys. I went to an all-boys school.
Your college.
Yes.
We have a cute little picture of you, actually.
Oh my God.
From your. Look at you.
My word.
Oh.
Look at that doofus. But yeah, my headmaster for that punished me to a year in the choir because I used to make fun of the sopranos. I mean, it's an all-boys school. Obviously, the sopranos sung by the grade 4s there. And then he was like, you know what? Whether you know how to sing or you don't know how to sing, you're going to sink or swim. This is your time. And honestly, I'm so grateful for that because it really opened my view of what could be as well. That's
true. Because fast forward now to 2019, you got your first break in collaboration with nationally acclaimed producers Mr. Lou and MSK of Sony Africa on their single Somanda. How was that experience?
Dude, funny story.
How did it come about, actually?
We're homeboys. Like, we come from the same city. And we'd known each other for years. And I'm good friends with Mr. Lou's younger brother, and he's actually the person that I'm working with, the producer that I'm working with now.
Okay.
On my new EP. And it was just by chance. We were in Joburg at the same time. Well, they were based there at the time. And I was just arriving, and they were like, listen, you're around, come, let's do something. And then that little let us do something turned into like a whole thing, and Sony, all of a sudden I'm getting calls from Sony. We're choosing that song that you did with them as the first single, and for me, it was it was unbelievable, man. Like,
That's
it was unbelievable.
Beautiful. Yeah, Jooma, Yazi, your life's journey is also so inspirational, especially because you got into the national scene through the singing competition, a popular singing competition, of which you reached the top 8 throughout the nation. You didn't bag it, unfortunately, but you continued to grow, and shortly after that, you decided, you know what, I'm going to host my own one-man show, Grown and Intimate. Take me through the inspiration behind that.
Whoa, that was fun times. The competition in itself really molded the type of artist that I want to be. I spent so much time like dawdling, sort of not unsure about what I really wanted to do within the industry. Grown and Intimate for me was somewhat of a tribute to my 10-year-old self. Because we had this dream, like me and that guy had this conversation, and now I'm just making it happen. You know, I'm grown, and I'm a big fan of R&B music, and if R&B music isn't intimate, then what are we doing?
What are we doing? Truly, truly. And just finally, quickly, Jooma, 2021 now is the year. It has to be the year for you to catapult your career to greater heights. What are your plans? I know you're working on new music. That's exciting.
Like, I've been pushing in the background for so long, and then finally now I've gathered the confidence and the material as well to say, okay, I'm stepping out on my own now. This year, oh my gosh, this year has got so much in store for everyone, not just myself. I'm giving South Africa a body of work. And I'm so excited for them to actually get to know me outside of the show. Because the show has its own narrative.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now I get to actually, you know, set it straight.
Yeah, and we are all here for it. Jooma, thank you so much. I cannot wait to see you live in action. He's out here on your Feel Good Breakfast show, about to grace the stage with 3 stunning performances. You do not want to miss out. The time now, it seems like we're at 2 minutes past 7. Let's check in with what's happening in and around the world.